This chilling footage was captured by Jake, a well-known YouTuber behind the channel Jake Ghost Hunter. As the name implies, Jake has spent the past 3 years diving headfirst into the world of the paranormal, capturing everything from eerie whispers in the dark to shadowy figures that vanish the moment you blink. But nothing could have prepared him for what he encountered on Halloween night, 2023. That evening, Jake set his sights on one of the most infamous locations tied to supernatural legend, the Blair Witch Forest. For centuries, locals have whispered about a vengeful spirit that roams these cursed woods. They speak of strange rock formations, symbols carved into trees, and the unsettling feeling of being watched. Some believe the forest is alive, twisting its paths to trap those who wander too deep. The most disturbing story? The 1994 disappearance of 3 filmmakers whose final moments were captured on haunting footage found after they vanished without a trace. But Jake wasn't alone on this journey. Joining him were his longtime friends and fellow explorers, Noah and Clayton. All 3 were experienced, skeptical, and determined to uncover the truth.
As you guys can see from the fact that we're doing a talking head interview right now, this video is not like any other video that we've ever filmed. This is and will continue to be the scariest video on our YouTube channel. Before you guys watch this video any further, we just want to let you know that viewer discretion is advised. He just warned us that this place is dangerous. It's just outside of Baltimore, which, if you don't know, is one of the most crime-ridden cities in the entire country. We don't have to just worry about the spirits and the cryptids out here. We have to worry about people. So Colin warned us that there are hundreds of unsolved murders that take place in these exact woods that we were.
As the sun dipped below the horizon, they ventured deep into the forest, cameras rolling. At first, it felt like any other ghost hunt. The wind whispered through the trees, the gear was ready, and adrenaline kept their nerves steady. But it wasn't long before something felt off.
We are still freaking walking. Oh my.
You know I don't call out things, dude. I thought I heard a screech up there.
Really?
Yeah, I'm surprised you guys didn't even hear that.
No,
I didn't hear that at all.
Let's keep moving then. There it is. We found it. Dude, we found the bridge, dude.
Oh my god.
There could be people in
there. Dude, this is the church.
Oh my god, bro. We've officially found the Blair Witch Church in the middle of the Blair Witch Forest. We are here right now, dude. Right now. Look at that.
Oh, man.
Wait, listen. Sounds like tribal drums.
I see somebody down there.
Come here. Dude. Shh, dude. Dude.
Just walk down there.
Shh. There's like tribal drums. Oh my god, boys. Noah, look at this, dude. Be careful, guys. There is people here. We don't know who they are. Oh, we made it.
There's got to be like a party type thing going on because there were people.
That's weird, though. That's what they're having it here. Dressed up as what?
No, they were like dressed up in like nice clothes, like
Okay.
clothes.
So we are here, dude.
We're
in
here.
the Blair Witch Church.
We're
bro.
here. We're here. We found it.
As they paused to plan their next move, faint sounds echoed through the woods. Footsteps, low voices, branches snapping just out of sight. One glance between the group was enough. They knew they weren't alone.
Wait.
That had to be the
No,
drums.
no, this is not normal. No,
What is that? Sounded like
No.
War of the Worlds alien, bro.
Guys, you guys are not concerned enough about this. That is tribal drums. That's not normal music. There's no way back here except the f***ing trail we just walked, but no car was at the entrance, and that was just a tribal horn sounding thing, dude. Like, why would that be a sound back
Dude,
here?
I don't know.
That's not
I didn't
music.
even know you could get back here
No,
that
dude,
way.
you can't. You can only get back here from the trail. That's why I'm saying, why are they here?
A wave of unease settled over them. Was it fellow hikers, squatters, or something worse? Fellow YouTuber Colin had warned about these woods, about the dangers lurking not just from the supernatural, but from people with far more sinister intent. Still, the boys pushed forward. Their equipment suddenly spiked with energy, cold spots, EMF reactions. The forest felt electric, charged with something they couldn't explain.
Towards it and let them know we're here.
There's a rock thing down there. I don't know what
I
that
see
is.
people. I see people.
This isn't
There's
normal.
got to be like a party on the
This,
creek,
this
bro.
don't, we gotta,
There has to be.
let's go find out, but this is not normal.
Cause I got somebody on camera.
Yeah, yeah, I did too. Guys, sneak up there. Don't let them know we're here. Lights down, stay.
Somebody has the light.
Someone yelling. Lights down, stay down, be quiet. This could be dangerous.
Guys, actually, lights off. Lights off.
Okay, lights
I'll
off.
be able to see.
Walk quiet, too. Pick up your feet. Everyone pick up your feet. Keep the camera. Keep the camera on him though. Stay down.
There's people. There's people.
Where?
Right there.
They're on the roof.
There's people. I don't like that, guys.
That dude was creepily looking right up at where we were walking. Like, dude, I touched him. He did not break contact of that entire area.
Guys, this could actually be dangerous. So there's creepy freaking things going on over there, but one of our goals is to find Colin's Dybbuk box that he left here in his video here with Exploring with Josh and Seth. And so we're gonna try to look for it real quick for him. But anyways, guys, we are in this haunted church on the Blair Witch Forest. We have a music box set up right here, and we have a REM pod set up over there to see if we can capture any paranormal activity in here. I also have a couple cat balls.
Perfect.
If there's any spirits in this church, in this forest, we have multiple devices that you can use to speak with us. Can you make one of them light up by getting close to them, touching them, using your energy? You heard a tap over there?
I heard like there's shale rock over here, and it sounded like somebody just walked.
Music box just went off, dude. Are you the demon that they brought with them? Make that go off if you are. You come over here now, so that way you're not even close to it. It just went off.
Did it go off again?
Dude, I just asked if it was the demon. We're starting to get a little activity.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
So I'm gonna go to airplane mode and I'm gonna get the chronometer out and we're gonna run the chronometer and see if any voices. Tell us who you are with this device, please. Speak with us.
Come back by. That is.
Oh!
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh my god! Oh my god! Hello?
You back away for us. Please.
Back away if you're a demon. Step back.
Step back if you remember Colin, Seth, or Josh.
It did. Ghost down!
What?
That's where we're at!
You're right. Oh my god. Ghost town.
That's not good. We need to be quiet, guys, because
in a
there's
ghost
people over there.
town.
But
I know,
we're in a ghost town, and that
Oh my god, stop.
is the Blair Witch real. Make that go off if the Blair Witch is real. Oh my god. No way.
Dude. I have a question. Is the Blair Witch a demon?
Oh my god, dude.
The possibility of real paranormal contact sent a rush of excitement through them until the noises returned. The sounds grew louder, closer, branches cracked under deliberate footsteps. Movement in the distance. They turned toward the noise, expecting a ghost. But what they saw stopped them cold.
Dude, so I've been hearing like branches breaking, like walking down there, and I'm like, I saw lights like walking across, kind of down there-ish, and I kind of got paranoid to myself, and it said press stop. It said press stop, like we need to go. That hasn't gone on for like 3 minutes.
Literally going off.
Dude, that thing. Okay, make that go off if we should leave. Are you trying to warn us of something? Please make that go off if we need to leave now.
Is something gonna happen when the sun goes all the way down?
Dude, this thing already confirmed that the Blair Witch is real. I still hear him, bro. Wait, where are they?
They're down. They're down.
Down where, bro?
I heard it down through that doorway.
It's getting louder.
Do we need to leave? Okay, it's close. Are they coming this way? Oh, shut up! I heard that. I actually heard that.
I know.
Get down, get down, get down. That was from over there, bro.
Dude, I actually heard that one.
I'm not even kidding, guys. Get down.
Like, hang on.
Yes. Guys, stay down.
See it? You see it from here? Look, you can see it. Hurry. It's down on the river, so we're chilling. But there is a flashlight, so there are people.
Can't see. Oh my god. Oh my god.
What?
I actually thought I just saw something move past that doorway.
This one or the back one?
I don't know which one.
Hello?
No, come with us. What the f?
What was that? We're getting surrounded.
Alright, come over here now. Everyone stick together. Stay close. Did you not hear that?
No.
There's a massive... Something's moving. Something is moving. Something is moving in those bushes, dude. Right here, Clayton. It's right there. It's moving. No, get in here. It's a person. Come here. Come on.
It's actually...
Get the gear. Come here. You'll have a light, just walk with us. We need the night vision, just in case we need to go lights out. Just stay between us. Okay, guys, wait. This is it. We just heard people in the woods. Okay, let's go. Come on. Come on. Say goodbye to the church, guys.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Guys, flashlight right there.
That's across the other side.
Okay, stay down. I'll use my light. Come here.
I'm not talking about that. Yeah.
Guys, something was behind us, dude.
I know. Look, we got all the evidence we need. We need to get out of here. We need to get...
A lone figure, a flashlight, moving toward the abandoned church they had just left behind, like it had been watching them the whole time. That's when it hit them. They were being hunted.
What the is that? Guys, we are leaving because no one knows we're here. We're in the middle of nowhere. We're not safe. That's fine. That's good. Stay with us, guys. Dude, there could be people on any of these ledges. Dude, what the is moving behind me? I keep hearing leaves. I don't like that it's a gun hidden, dude. Hidden gun. Okay, keep moving now. Keep moving along. Here, keep going. God, dude, I feel like something's like right behind us. I keep looking back, bro. You filming? I'm filming right now. I've been filming the whole time. What was that?
What was that?
What was that? What was that, guys? What that was? That was like a freaking howl. Don't trip, don't trip. Shh. Did you hear that scream? Yes. There's no, go. I'm not even joking, go. Come on. Did you hear the screams and howling?
Yes.
Something was screaming and howling out. Come here, Noah, this way. Okay, up here. Come on. Here, guys, walk now. Come on. Come on. What's that? Quiet in here. Quiet, come on. Scream a little. I don't give a here. Get down. Get down. Hold this. Where are we?
Baltimore County 911 Center. Your call will be handled by the next available call taker. The following tones are for the hearing impaired.
We were just filming a YouTube video out here on this trail, and then gunshots just started to happen on our way back to our car. No one came up here now. Behind me. Come on, buddy. We need to get through. Go. Come on, just step on. Go. Shh. Just listen to me. Jill, you have to relax. Listen. 1 second. Get ready.
Panic set in. The footage grows shaky. Their voices drop to whispers. They search desperately for cover, their breaths quick and shallow, trying not to make a sound. Minutes felt like hours as they remained frozen, hoping, praying they wouldn't be found. Then finally, a break in the terror, flashing blue and red lights cutting through the darkness. Police. The boys didn't wait. They bolted from the forest, hearts pounding, still shaken from what they had narrowly escaped. Though they made it out unharmed, what happened in those woods was no ordinary ghost hunt. It was a harrowing reminder that sometimes the real danger isn't the dead, it's the living. What's up, Silent Nightmare family? I have something huge to share with you today. We just crossed an incredible milestone, 50,000 subscribers. But now it's time to set our sights even higher. If we hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of September, 10 lucky subscribers will each receive a $50 gift card. You can choose any gift cards. That's $500 in total prizes as a thank you to this amazing community. It's super easy to enter. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, like this video, comment below with your favorite Silent Nightmare video or your scariest camping story. That's it. Let's hit 100K together and celebrate the only way we know how, with a massive giveaway. Meet Frank, the creator behind the popular YouTube channel Franco TV. Known for his eerie explorations of abandoned places, Frank has built a dedicated following by taking viewers deep into forgotten corners of the world, crumbling hospitals, desolate cemeteries, and towering, decayed skyscrapers. His unique style and fearless curiosity have captivated thousands. But on one unforgettable night, Frank discovered just how truly unpredictable and dangerous these places can be. It was the night of February 15th, 2019. Frank stood alone in a remote graveyard, camera in hand, ready to begin what he thought would be another solo adventure. The cemetery was still, almost peaceful, the silence only broken by the occasional rustle of wind through the ancient trees. But Frank's attention was quickly pulled away from the gravestones and towards something far more ominous. An old, abandoned cabin nestled deep within the woods. Locals whispered of a grim past. The former owner had taken their own life inside. For most people, that would be a reason to stay far away. For Frank, it was an invitation.
Jesus Christ. Look at this one. Oh God, I'm getting into it. I'm actually getting further into the forest. I can't even see my car. Oh my God. So those are two tombs there. And look at this huge tree. This is like something you would see in a haunted film.
As he began filming, his voice betrayed a growing unease. The deeper he walked into the cemetery and then into the surrounding forest, the heavier the atmosphere became. The air around him shifted strangely, at times biting cold, then suddenly warm and thick. It felt unnatural. Still, Frank pressed on, following a winding dirt path until he came across a narrow road. And that's when everything began to unravel.
Weird, because I'm getting temperature spikes. Like it'll be cold, and then it'll get really warm, and it'll get cold again, or it'll get a little bit cooler, or like a little hot. It just depends on where you're at. I'm walking now into this really freaking Slender Man looking forest. And I just heard a moan. But place looks ridiculous. See if I can dim the light down so you can kind of... Doesn't this look like some scene from a horror movie?
Out of nowhere, he heard a low, moaning sound in the distance. Something, or someone, was out there. As he cautiously moved forward, he spotted a flicker of light through the trees. It moved, almost like a pair of eyes watching from the dark. But before he could make sense of it, something else caught his attention.
Oh yeah, Frank. Walking down the forest by yourself would be freaking... Oh, shit. Walking down a forest by yourself would be a great idea. What the hell is that? Okay. What is that? Do you guys see that? What the fuck is that? What the fuck? Holy crap. I see the freaking house. It is literally right there in front of me. It's hidden like right in the forest. I would have never have seen this. It's a legit house. It looks like a log house. It looks like it's like a wooden house.
An old house barely visible through the brush. His instincts screamed at him to turn back, but curiosity pulled him in.
Brad, imagine if somebody was still living here. And I'm over here walking in on them.
Frank approached the cabin slowly, inspecting the perimeter with growing dread. That strange pressure in the air returned, and the sensation of being watched was almost unbearable. Still, he pushed forward, stepping inside. What he found just past the entryway stopped him cold.
It's getting weird. I don't see any sign of any thing or anyone even being here. It's a big one. That's a dead bird.
A dead bird, lying motionless in the middle of the floor. Whether it had died naturally or been placed there, the message was clear. Something wasn't right.
What the fuck is that?
As he stood frozen, trying to make sense of the disturbing sight, a sudden movement behind him made his blood run cold. He spun around, then came the sound, soft, distant singing, a woman's voice.
Is there anyone here? Can somebody make a knocking sound to tell me that you're here? But oh shit. Sorry. I got a flashlight outside. Oh my god. Alright. What do I do? Because I am far from my car. He's walking towards the freaking house. I can't see anything. Keep him in my sight. Shit. Look. He's literally outside the bathroom window. If he comes in this house, I'm gonna have to hide in the closet. Where are you?
Suddenly, a figure appeared outside, moving slowly toward the cabin. Frank ducked down, heart racing, his camera capturing every tense second. The person circled the house. Then, without warning, they stepped inside. The floor creaked as the door opened. Frank remained completely still, hidden in the dark. Whoever had entered wasn't just wandering, they were searching. They knew someone was there. For what felt like hours, Frank waited in silence, breath shallow, light off. Then, the moment he saw an opening, he made his move, bolting from the house, running full speed through the trees. He didn't look back. He didn't want to know who or what was behind him.
The only way out is that fat back door. The way I came in. Or through a freaking window. I'm going out the front door.
Ghosts may be terrifying, but at least they can't hurt you. The living, however, you never know their intentions. That night, Frank narrowly escaped an encounter that could have ended very differently. And though he made it out unharmed, it's safe to say he won't be returning to that cabin anytime soon. This is Claw, a nature-loving solo camper and single mom whose channel is known for peaceful hikes, scenic views, and calm nights under the stars. Her videos usually radiate a relaxing, down-to-earth vibe. But this time, things took a darker turn. For Halloween, Claw decided to push her comfort zone by camping near a mysterious old church. A place shrouded in disturbing legends, whispers of satanic rituals, eerie sightings, and even a nearby murder have haunted the area for decades, already off to a chilling start. The church itself is sealed off, locked down tight with alarms and security cameras due to its troubled history. So, Claw pitched her bivvy in the surrounding woods, not far from the crumbling ruins, hoping for a quiet night despite the setting.
Something a bit different today, so I'm going to be camping at a creepy church with a history of satanic ritual, witchcraft. So yeah, this is Wild Bear coming to you from Clop Hill. I feel like I won't be disturbed. Yeah, I like this little bit of woods. I don't think I'll be disturbed here. I'm going to do a bivvy today, so really stealth. I've not got another shelter if it rains, just a bivvy, so I think it's going to be a nice night actually. Just got to wait around.
As the sun dipped below the horizon, she passed the time reading up on the area's unsettling past. Bones discovered near graves, shadowy figures seen among the trees, and rumors that refused to fade. The deeper she went into the stories, the heavier the air seemed to feel around her. She explored a bit, grabbed something to eat, and eventually tried to settle in. That's when everything changed.
Apart from some odd noises, I can't report of anything so far. While we're on the subject of weird stuff, there is a controversial video of what is claimed to be a ghost in St Mary's Church, taken in 2016, and it shows a black hooded figure walking past the door of the church. So if you Google Clop Hill Church monk ghost, I'm sure that will come up. And it's a really creepy video actually, but you know, that could quite easily have been staged. So, but for you guys that like the ghost stuff, have a look at that. So that's quite fun. I've lost my bed. How have I lost my bed? Getting into a bivvy bag is always such a graceful thing. It's so flumpy. There's the moon. It's so pretty. Good night, wild ones. See you in the morning. You see the red eyes over there? I'm just going to assume they were deer eyes.
Strange noises began to echo through the woods, low, distant sounds that didn't quite belong. Then, out of nowhere, Claw caught a glimpse of something watching her from the tree line. Glowing red eyes, staring directly at her. She tried to stay calm, tried to explain it away. Maybe it was just a deer reflecting her red headlamp. Maybe. But even she didn't sound entirely convinced.
The eyes look red. And if I had the white light on, they would have just been white. Because they're just deer eyes.
There was something about those eyes. Something that didn't feel right. Not curious, not animal-like, just wrong. Whatever it was, it gave off a presence that clung to the night air, refusing to fade. Whether it was an animal, a trick of the light, or something else entirely, Claw couldn't shake the feeling. Those glowing eyes stayed with her long after she looked away. This is Mox, fearless, relentless, and known for exploring some of the most haunted places across the UK. Through his YouTube channel, Moxley's Paranormal World, he's taken viewers on chilling journeys into abandoned hospitals, cursed forests, and desolate ruins, always pushing deeper into the thin boundary between the living and the dead. In this video, Mox is joined by his close friend Ming as they embark on an overnight expedition to find an abandoned mansion hidden deep within the woods. Locals claim the estate is haunted by the spirit of a woman who died there long ago. Whispers in the dark, strange sightings, and unexplained sounds have surrounded this place in mystery for decades. Naturally, Mox and Ming couldn't resist the challenge. It's the night of May 24th, 2024. With darkness already settled over the forest, the two friends begin their trek, flashlights cutting through the gloom, cameras rolling. At first there's excitement in the air, but the deeper they move into the trees, the heavier the atmosphere becomes. Something feels wrong.
This is a bit of a weird start to a video for me. So me and Ming, we've come out to check out this old mansion that's hidden out here in the middle of the woods. So we're walking through the woodland to get to it, and we're hearing all sorts of weird stuff. We're almost like, feel like we're being followed around this place. And we've heard somebody cough. We've heard some other weird, I can't put my finger on it, but we both feel the exact same way, like we shouldn't be here. I don't know what to say. It just feels off. Something here feels so off.
A sense of being followed creeps up behind them, and the silence becomes too still, too intentional. Then they find it. Not the mansion, but something else.
Found a grave just here in the woods. Now, this has put us right on edge, and I don't know why, but look at it. Rest in peace, these are old. I don't want to be walking through it too much, but they're everywhere. They are absolutely everywhere. Like I said, we were here looking for a mansion, and we found this. Look at that one in the back. Look at that. Dug right down, and they go all the way back there as well. One of the scariest places I've been. You'd have to be here to feel what we're feeling out here. It's just such a weird feeling to it. Ming, I've just been saying the exact same thing.
You are.
A horrible feeling. Like when we were walking down that hill there.
Yeah.
We heard a man cough.
Yeah.
I heard it, you heard it.
Like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're hearing weird stuff out here.
Scattered tombstones, long forgotten, half swallowed by earth and vines. The graveyard is silent, eerie, and unsettling. It's as if the forest is warning them to turn back. But Mox and Ming push on. Time drags on. There's no clear path, just thick woods and confusion. Their GPS isn't helping, and the deeper they go, the more disoriented they become. The thrill begins to fade, slowly replaced by frustration and a growing sense of dread. Still, they are determined to find what they came for, and finally, they do.
On and hope for the best, but
They can tell there's a way out because we can hear cars.
well, yeah. So if anything, you just follow the road traffic. Just follow the road traffic, and that'll take us somewhere. To be walking since 11 o'clock, and it's 1:05 now. Did you say?
No, 5-2-1.
5-1.
Yeah.
It's a long time of walking in, not actually getting anywhere. I don't like it. This doesn't. Yeah, it's steep. This, mate. This doesn't feel right. There is. There's a hell of a lot of animals. Somebody coughed then, didn't they?
Yeah. I know what.
Hello? Somebody's walking through there, mate. Somebody's walking through there.
We've got to be doing
Is there someone there? Mate, you remember where we parked the car from here?
What the hell was that?
Something just made the bird. That was like a big doof. Did you hear it though? Please tell me you heard it.
I heard it. That's why I said, what the hell was that? And to answer your question, I haven't got a frigging clue where the car is. But we come across.
But the main one was the mansion.
The mansion itself, yeah.
And we don't even know where it is from here. We've got no clue whatsoever.
We're getting bit to death out here.
There was something that was supposed to be coming out, checking out. Somebody laughing at us. Some fucker laughing at us. You heard the talking and then you heard somebody laughing. Right, let's get out of here, mate.
Yeah,
Let's start making our way out, record everything. I heard somebody talking and I heard the laughing. Now we're hearing dogs and we have no clue where we're going. I'm more worried because somebody was there then. Somebody was 100% down there.
The thing is, we can't see them.
No.
But, I mean, look at all the camouflage that they've got, if there is somebody there. I mean, they could just duck down behind it all
Of
night.
course they
You
could,
never
of
know.
course they could. And to add to everything else, my torch has died. So now, all I've got is a look of Ernie's torch.
Oh, mine ain't on much, mine's only on 40% now.
Good thing is I've still got this light.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I was coming into view.
I'm not
What
sure
the
you can see
hell?
that, folks, but now you might be able to.
Is that a tower?
It looks like a
There we
tower to
go.
me,
Put your
but
light back on it there.
I'm trying.
Yeah, that's definitely a tower.
I can't.
And we've definitely got a gate here. Private property. Oh my. We'll have to turn around again.
For God's sake. Private property monitored by CCTV, mate. We can't.
Through the trees, the mansion emerges, towering, decaying, majestic in its desolation. But one problem, the front gate is locked, and multiple warning signs suggest the place may not be as abandoned as they hoped. They hesitate. Leave now or risk trespassing. After everything they've endured, they refuse to walk away. Carefully, they find a gap in the fence and slip through.
There's a gap there, is there?
There's a gap.
Right, well,
Let's see.
let's go through it and let's find out.
Well, the gates haven't been used for a long time, Ernie. I'll be honest with you.
Shame round the middle of them, so.
Ernie, look at this. Look at that.
Oh my God.
Is this the mansion? That looks like a church to me.
That looks like a church.
Oh. Ming, look at this.
Oh my God.
Look at this, it's like a bleeding castle.
It's absolutely amazing, that, isn't it?
It is.
The mansion is even larger up close, beautiful, eerie, and intimidating. As they explore the perimeter looking for a safe way inside, they suddenly stumble upon something that makes their blood run cold.
Yeah?
I'm still getting that feeling.
Same.
Oh, we shouldn't be here.
Mate, what is this?
Your nose is running low as well.
I don't know if you're able to see, but look at this. Wow. Grand piano, everything in there. Just bring it down there then.
Yeah.
There's another building. It's got lights on right next to this. And there's two people just looked out the window.
Right.
And they've got dogs with them. Right?
Yeah.
And they've just looked, pointed at me. I
Right.
looked over.
Okay.
And it's like, I need to record this.
Right.
I was just checking to see if there was a way into this, because it's marvellous, this place.
It is.
But
It's huge.
there's some people
you know
just
what?
around there.
If
Let me
that's
just
the
show you
case-
real quick.
Right.
Look, just there. Look at that. There's a building all lit up.
Oh, yeah.
And just, I got here, and I just looked in there. I was just trying to show you. They've gone. They're not in the window now, mate.
Right. So they've been in there.
Yeah, they were in there.
Whatever it was, it convinced them they couldn't stay. The risk of being caught, or worse, was too high. They abandoned their plan to spend the night and prepared to leave immediately. But curiosity got the best of them. Just one last look, they said. One final glance at the other side of the estate. That's when things took a darker turn.
Whilst we're there, I'm just going to carry on looking. Oh, fucking hell. Jesus Christ. I thought somebody was literally stood there.
The statue.
I literally just almost had a heart attack. Oh, I thought somebody was literally just stood there watching me. Me?
Yes, mate.
I was just coming over to check this cannon out here.
The what? The cannon?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I can see it there. That's all cannon.
Shotgun shot. Yeah, somebody's looking out that window again there, mate.
Right.
God damn it, somebody looking out the window. Oh, they're not over there. Look at all the shotgun shells. There's hundreds and hundreds of them. Right, listen to this.
Go on.
Down there.
Yeah.
Big,
Sorry.
big tub.
Yeah.
A plant pot
Right.
full of shotgun shells. Absolutely full of shotgun
We need
shells.
to make our way
We
out.
could get in, but I think it could be a little bit too risky.
Yeah.
Right, we've just had to hightail it into the woods over there. There's people come out over there shouting all this weird stuff. Couldn't even understand what they're saying. The only thing I could understand is we're going to let the dogs out. And it's like, what? So we just run across the field and we've just sat in here for 5 minutes, but now you can hear them shouting and screaming. I don't even know what they're saying.
I have no idea what
They're making some weird noises.
Yeah. I've not a clue what they're saying.
But I'm sure they said, get off the land,
Effing
and
land.
then blah, 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 blah.
Get them
We'll let the
out.
dogs out and all this.
Yeah.
So
Well-
we've come into the
We're back in the woods.
we've come in the woods. We've sat in the woods for a few minutes just to
Hang on.
try and gather
What's that
ourselves.
sign?
And then it's like
What's that sign?
they're shouting again, but not shouting anything in particular. What do you mean? What sign? Where?
Come over this way a bit. You might be able to see it.
A sign in the tree.
Dogs loose, keep out.
Oh, you are joking me.
Oh, look, I can see it.
Dogs loose, keep out.
Oh, I know one thing. I'm so glad we haven't come across any digging dogs.
Well,
Something shifted. The air felt heavier. The woods grew quieter. And that familiar feeling returned, that they were not alone. This time, they didn't wait to find out what or who might be watching. Disoriented and exhausted, Mox and Ming fled into the forest with no clear sense of direction. Their phones had lost signal. Their GPS had failed. They moved on instinct alone, desperate to find their car or anything familiar. Eventually, the faint sound of passing cars led them to the edge of the woods. Civilization, streetlights, relief. And after a long, stressful detour, they finally made it back to their vehicle. This adventure didn't go as planned, They never made it inside the mansion. But the night left its mark and reminded them that sometimes the scariest part of an exploration isn't what you find. It's what finds you. This unsettling footage comes from the YouTube channel Dee's Dark Adventures, where Dee explores eerie and mysterious locations in search of answers to the unknown. But in this particular video, she wasn't planning to film anything at all. What started as a peaceful walk with her dogs near her vacation bungalow in Ohio quickly spiraled into something much darker, something she felt compelled to document. It was June 29th, 2024. The weather was perfect, and Dee decided to take advantage of the sunny afternoon with a quiet stroll through the nearby forest. Her 2 dogs trotted alongside her, and at first, everything seemed normal. But as they ventured deeper into the woods, their behavior changed.
Mara, calm yourself. You're gonna get yourself in trouble. Come here. My dogs won't harm you. They're just really excited. Stay close. What was that? Hello? Hi. I just heard a footstep. Maybe a branch fell or something. I don't know. Hello?
The dogs grew tense, ears perked, posture stiff, clearly reacting to something Dee couldn't see. She paused, calling out into the trees, hoping for some explanation. But the woods responded only with silence, and then subtle noises, twigs snapping, leaves rustling. A creeping unease began to settle in. Still trying to brush off the growing discomfort, Dee pressed on, hoping it was just her imagination.
Don't you do it. What you got? No. Leave it. I said leave it. Come here. Samara. Samara. Come. Here. Good girl. Good job. Let's get a treat. Good. You did good job. You did good job. Yeah, let me get you one. I don't see a deer over there or anything. What'd you see, huh? You can't go chasing after them, okay? Or knock. Maybe it's the knock. Get off me. Maybe it's the knocks. No, it's coming from in there. I've been staying here for like 5 minutes. I'm hoping. I keep hearing but it's not like that. It's 2 steps. They haven't latched onto anything at the moment, so she's just walking around. So maybe we'll just keep moving.
But every step deeper into the forest only intensified the sensation that she was being watched. The dogs remained unusually alert, and the once comforting sounds of nature began to feel ominous. Snapping branches echoed in the distance, too precise and too deliberate to be random. A shadow here, a flicker of movement there, just barely visible beyond the tree line. The deeper she went, the more undeniable it became. Something was out there. Finally, Dee decided it was time to leave. She turned back toward the trail, still hearing strange noises following her from the trees. Her dogs pulled forward as if they too were eager to get away. But just as she neared the edge of the forest, she caught something in the corner of her eye. Figures. Still. Watching. Standing motionless among the trees.
Do you not like my toy? Girls, stay close. Mia, I don't know where you're going. You never go that far. Stay close. Hello? My dogs won't harm you. There was the rock clacking. Clack, 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 clack. I'm gonna find my way to the trail. I'm getting out. Come on, girls, stay close to me. Come on. Good girl. Good girls.
It wasn't until she reviewed her footage later that she realized how chilling the moment truly was. There, barely visible between the trunks, were what appeared to be humanoid shapes. Some viewers claimed they looked like shadow figures or even Bigfoot-like creatures. Others suggested it was pareidolia, a trick of the light and leaves. One viewer jokingly called the figure Chewbacca in the woods, but most agreed that something about the footage just felt wrong.
I can't get the zoom in any more than that, dang it. I see eyes. This is silver. Come. Alright, Mom, you got your water puddle, honey. Right there. I don't know if you can see that little plot, but it goes in there. There's a pond there. And then, oh, we got a stork. Girls, come. No, Samara, leave the bird alone. She's a water dog. Come on. Oh, you guys are kicking up some stank. Oh, God, you gotta get in my truck. Get my truck.
Dee made it back to her car safely, but the experience stuck with her and her audience. Was it all in her head? A natural response to isolation and creepy sounds? Or did she truly stumble into the territory of something unknown? The mystery remains unsolved, but one thing is clear. Dee's quiet vacation walk became an encounter she'll never forget. This eerie video was captured by Jesse, a popular TikToker known for his channel user, Jesse.69. While his content ranges from peaceful nature walks to bizarre encounters in the wild, nothing could have prepared his followers for what he caught on camera one evening in the forests of Virginia. What started as a quiet, ordinary walk quickly spiraled into something far more disturbing. As Jesse wandered deeper into the woods, the stillness was suddenly broken by a sound, faint, distant, and chilling.
Guys, look at this, man. This looks like a skinwalker enclosure set. I've never seen something like this. What the hell? Hello? Is anybody in there?
The video is titled "Skinwalker Trying to Lure Me In," but if you listen closely, it sounds like a woman crying for help. Confused and unsettled, Jesse pauses, listening. The voice calls out again. It doesn't seem frantic. It seems wrong. As the cries echo through the trees, Jesse slowly moves forward, filming as he tries to make sense of what he's hearing. But then, just as suddenly as it started, the crying stops. And that silence says everything. Overwhelmed with unease, Jesse decides to turn back. In his caption and follow-up comments, he insists it was a skinwalker, a legendary shape-shifting creature said to mimic human voices in order to lure people deep into the woods. A chilling theory, but one many believe. The video quickly went viral, and so did the debate. Some viewers agreed with Jesse, saying he made the right call by walking away, warning that skinwalkers are no myth and should never be approached. But others were outraged, accusing him of abandoning a person who might have needed real help. "Why didn't you call 911?" they asked. What if it was someone in danger? The truth? We may never know. Whether Jesse encountered a paranormal entity or ignored a real cry for help, one thing is certain. This video raises more questions than it answers, and leaves behind a haunting sense that something is still out there, calling from the shadows. This is Josh, the well-known adventurer behind Camping with Josh, a channel loved for its scenic hikes, peaceful solo camps, and quiet nights under the stars. But this time, something was different. What began as another tranquil overnight trip slowly unraveled into one of the most unsettling experiences he's ever had in the wild. It's September 5th, 2024. Josh is deep inside one of England's oldest forests. The sky hangs low with mist. Rain drizzles softly through the ancient trees. He's searching for the perfect place to camp. Energized, excited, and completely unaware that this trip would take a dark turn.
Yeah, which has got a nice view of this open green park that's got a nice log to sit on and some nice mushrooms, fungi. It's quite nice around here, nice and light. It feels like it would be quite a nice light spot in the evening. Pretty good option actually. It's really wet. It's really wet. I'm gonna have to just string my tarp up, don't think too much about it, and get a fire on, really get some wood, because a lot of this is saturated. It's been raining for the last few days.
After hours of hiking, he finally finds a clearing and begins setting up his tarp. But almost immediately, something feels off. It starts small, a sudden chill, a strange stillness between the raindrops. He shakes it off, focusing on the usual routine, pitching camp, gathering firewood, settling in before nightfall. But as he crouches near his growing pile of wood, something rustles beyond the trees. It's not the wind, not the rain. It's too deliberate. Josh stands, alert but steady, and steps away from camp to investigate.
I'm just literally sat over there, trimming the wood down, cutting it down how I like it. And I can just hear some mad movement going on in those bushes over there. I can't tell if it's like the rainfall just making quite a commotion, or there's maybe rabbits or deers maybe walking through, or any dog walkers or whatever, I don't know. Bit spooky.
He scans the woods, listens. Nothing, just fog and the soft drip of rain. Convincing himself it's his imagination, he returns to camp. Still, something's changed. The forest doesn't feel empty anymore. It feels aware. And then come the footsteps, heavy, slow, and intentional. Not his, not imagined. They echo faintly through the trees, measured and patient, as if something, or someone, is walking with purpose. Josh grabs his flashlight and heads out again, this time with a gnawing unease. The excitement is gone. In its place, dread.
I'm finding it really difficult. Do you know what I mean? You heard that. And it's really quiet. There should be birds singing. There was birds singing, and I've just noticed they've just stopped singing. You know what I mean? Why wouldn't they be singing? I'm finding it really difficult to focus. Lovely little spot. lovely food to be cooked, a night under the stars.
He finds no tracks, no figures, no answers. But then, even the birds fall silent. And that silence says everything. It presses against him like a weight, a warning. He tells himself not to panic, but something primal inside him knows better. This isn't just paranoia. The tension isn't fading. It's building. Whatever's out there isn't leaving. And for the first time, Josh doesn't feel alone. He feels hunted.
The camera was off. I heard some really heavy movements in the bushes, and I'm pretty sure I saw something in the bushes as well. As I was standing still, there was this movement there. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to leave my tarp here in the woods. My bag is already packed. I'm just going to grab what I can grab and come back here in the morning, and maybe just do a bit more talking with you there. So I think it's important to be real with you guys. Yeah, I'm gonna pack up. I guess I could take this tarp away, but I just don't really want to.
As dusk sets in and his nerves wear thin, he makes the call. No more waiting, no more wondering. He packs quickly, scanning the tree line, breath shallow. He even calls out, hoping for a voice, a hiker, anything. But the forest answers with silence, and that silence is all he needs.
Hello? I apologise, it's not really the vibe
Josh throws on his pack and walks, fast, steady, no looking back. When he finally steps out of the woods, the rain still falls, the fog still lingers, but something's shifted. He's safe, but far from calm. He may never know what was out there that night, whether it was a person, an animal, or something else entirely. But he trusted his gut. And that instinct may have been what saved him. Because in the deep wild, where help is far and shadows move freely, survival often comes down to one thing: how quickly you choose to leave. Not every danger comes from the forest itself. Sometimes it's not the wilderness that haunts you, it's what might be hiding inside it. Meet Moxley, the fearless creator behind Moxley's Paranormal World, a YouTube channel known for solo overnight challenges in places most people wouldn't dare to explore. From abandoned asylums to long-forgotten graveyards, Moxley confronts the unknown head-on, determined to capture proof of the paranormal. But one particular night would push him further than ever before, a night that would test his courage like never before. This time, Moxley set his sights on a forest notorious for being so haunted, no one has ever managed to stay the night. Armed with only his camera and camping gear, he ventured deep into the jungle-like terrain, determined to become the first person to last until dawn.
But there's been a lot of reports to this one. People coming out here camping, groups, solo camping, and they have to leave during the night because of the noises they're hearing, voices walking around them. So let's see what happens here tonight then.
Locals and past campers had all told the same tale. Strange voices, the sensation of being followed, and something, or someone, circling their tents in the dead of night. After a long hike, Moxley found a clearing beneath a large, twisted tree and set up camp. As night fell, an eerie silence settled over the woods, quickly replaced by distant, unsettling sounds. While sipping a cup of coffee, he was startled by what sounded like a dog howling deep in the forest. Only there were no dogs out there. The uneasy calm didn't last long. Pulling out his spirit talker device, Moxley began his investigation.
And they just say they get an overwhelming feeling like there's something here. And mainly the campers that they're like, we're laying our tents at night and it sounds like somebody's walking around the tent. There's laughing, giggling. You tell me who you are?
We enjoy the company.
We enjoy the company. What sort of work did you do?
Goodbye, friend.
Goodbye, friend.
Tear.
I think it's just wind that evil. That actually scared the life out of me then. I thought somebody was poking on the back of the tent like just,
I'm buried close by.
I'm buried close by. Whereabouts are you buried?
Something is wrong.
What is wrong?
Blood.
Blood. I'm buried close by. Something's wrong. Blood. Witch.
At first, the responses were strange, but not overtly threatening. A voice claimed it enjoyed his company. But things turned darker, fast. Words like evil, blood, and satanic crackled through the device, followed by a chilling warning. He was near a burial site. Disturbed, Moxley retreated to his tent, but the feeling of being watched was unbearable. Every rustling leaf, every cracking twig outside the firelight seemed to signal something creeping closer. As tension built, a sudden flutter of birds startled him, but instead of leaving, Moxley pressed on, venturing deeper into the woods for a second round of communication. This time, the messages were even more intense.
So go for a walk over this way. And do some calling out. See? That's what I heard. And it scared the bleeding life out of me.
The device spoke of a failed pact and begged him to leave. Moxley wasn't just dealing with random voices. There was something intelligent here, something that wanted him gone. Back in his tent, he tried to collect himself. But then, through a different device, came a single terrifying word: kill. Seconds later, he heard slow, deliberate footsteps crunching just outside his tent.
Thought I could hear talking, like two people on a full-on conversation. I don't know if it was wildlife, because I was asleep and I was just wake. It stirred me. As I was waking up, I thought, okay, I'm sat here trying to enjoy my coffee. And I'm not too sure if it was a bear or an animal, but something run past when I'm pointing the torch now. And is this forest haunted? It's already mentioned forest here tonight as well.
Watch out, witchcraft.
Watch out, witchcraft. That's interesting.
Many lives were lost.
Many lives were lost. Caves. Supposedly there was caves here, but they've been filled in since.
Harmony.
Many lives lost. Harmony. So could there have been people that lost their lives in the caves, and that's why they don't want people to come out here camping?
One final time, he activated the spirit talker. As rain began to pour, the device delivered its last, most cryptic message. A doorway is open. Despite everything, Moxley kept his promise and stayed until sunrise. But the experience was anything but a victory. The voices, the footsteps, the overwhelming feeling of being watched, it all pointed to something truly sinister in that forest. He may have survived the night, but whatever lives out there is still waiting, and Moxley knows some doors, once opened, can never be closed. Meet Matthew Stone, an adventurer and nature enthusiast, known for his self-titled YouTube channel, where he captures the peaceful, awe-inspiring beauty of the great outdoors. His videos often serve as an invitation for viewers to step outside, breathe in the wild, and reconnect with the natural world. But one unforgettable trip would reveal a much darker, more dangerous side of nature. One that doesn't care if you're filming, doesn't care if you're experienced, and certainly doesn't care if you're ready. The video wastes no time. It opens mid-crisis, placing the viewer right into the heart of a terrifying encounter.
Stay calm.
Should we hey bear them or do they see us?
I mean, let's just casually talk. I think that's good.
Okay.
Just casually talk. They see us. They see us. They hear us. They're just playing.
Matthew and his companion are standing face to face with multiple bears, far too close for comfort. Their plan? Stay calm. Keep talking. Act natural. It's a fragile strategy, built on the hope that the animals will lose interest and move along. But as the bears remain still, watching, clearly aware of their presence, it becomes terrifyingly clear. They're not just passing through.
Yep. Hey bear.
Hey bears. Hey, we're good. We're good here. We're good. Hey there.
The tension escalates as one of them quietly suggests they should leave. The casual tone in their voices is strained, masking the rising panic beneath. They start speaking directly to the bears, soft greetings meant to soothe, not provoke. Every word is laced with fear. Matthew steadies the camera with trembling hands, capturing every second of this standoff. His friend confirms he has pepper spray, but both know it's a flimsy shield against such massive, unpredictable predators.
I have my pack, which is not good.
You're just curious. Just slowly, don't go towards them.
Oh my god.
They begin moving, slow, measured steps, careful not to trigger an instinctual chase. The camera lingers on the tree line, on the bears watching them, creating a moment of shared dread between filmmaker and viewer. And then, the bears bolt into the woods. Relief is immediate, but it's short-lived. The footage cuts abruptly, the scene ending with more questions than answers. What happened after the camera shut off? Did the bears return? Did they abandon their gear and flee for safety? The lack of closure fuels the fear. It's the kind of encounter that strips away all illusion of control, because you can't reason with a predator. You can only hope instinct doesn't turn against you. Matthew survived that day, but what he captured wasn't just footage of wildlife. It was a raw, unfiltered glimpse into the razor-thin line between serenity and survival. A reminder that in the wild, you're not always the one in charge. Sometimes you're just prey trying not to look like it. The Hoget Project is a channel dedicated to capturing the unseen. Jake Travis takes viewers along on his wild camping adventures and explorations of forgotten places, often after dark, searching for proof that our world isn't as empty as it seems. In this video, Jake and his brother Spike set up camp near the edge of an abandoned coal mining town, a place long left behind by both industry and time. But tonight, they're not here just for a peaceful evening in the woods. After a few quiet hours by the fire, sharing stories and soaking in the calm of nature, Jake and Spike feel the energy shift. The comfort of the campfire starts to feel too still. With their gear packed and flashlights in hand, they leave behind the warmth and step into the cold darkness. Their destination is the ruins of the abandoned coal mining town, hidden deep in the forest and forgotten by time. It's not their first visit to these woods. They've camped nearby before. But this time, they're not just exploring. They want to stir something up, to see if the whispered tales about this place hold any truth. They begin their late-night trek under a dense canopy of trees. The world around them dims and quiets, broken only by the steady crunch of boots on leaf-covered ground. Each step feels like a step further away from safety and certainty. The air grows thick and strange, carrying a scent that doesn't belong. Earthy, heavy, with a sharp edge that clings at the back of the throat, impossible to ignore. It's as if something passed through recently.
Yeah.
I think your light's getting dimmer.
Well, we'll just have to stop if it goes out completely.
Get away from your sun up.
The atmosphere shifts subtly but unmistakably. That damp, sharp scent lingers a moment too long, out of place in the quiet woods. Jake and Spike both feel it, the unmistakable presence of something watching, just beyond sight. The stillness closes in, a silent tension coiling in their chests like smoke without flame. Driven by equal parts curiosity and unease, they decide to reach out.
Really nasty.
Like a swamp smell?
The smell would have came from up here.
It's like cabbage. Is there anybody by the water? Is there a Bigfoot here? If there is a Sasquatch, let it be known.
Casting a question into the darkness, hoping for a sign, any sign. Then, just as the moment seems to settle, a sudden thump breaks the silence. Low, deliberate, not random, not an echo. It's close, close enough to freeze their breath and pull their attention. The temperature seems to drop. Not just the cold of the night, but a deeper chill that rises from instinct, the kind that warns you something is wrong. The dark feels too quiet, yet too full at the same time. That response is enough. The curiosity that brought Jake and Spike here is replaced by a quiet understanding.
Who goes there? Where are you from? What year is it? What is your job? Which part?
Rock thump.
A rock thump?
Yeah.
What is your job?
Whatever lingers in this place doesn't want to be found, and it certainly doesn't want company. They feel like unwelcome guests who've overstayed their welcome. With adrenaline pumping and every instinct screaming to leave, they pack up and head back through the darkness, hearts pounding. Back at camp, the firelight offers only fleeting comfort. The night has left its mark. They sit in silence, trying to make sense of what they heard, what might have been watching from the shadows. So, what did they capture on camera that night? Jake and Spike weren't sure what to call it, but they agreed on one thing. Whatever it wasn't natural, and it wasn't alone. This eerie footage was captured by Tom, a popular young urban explorer you might recognize from his channel, Exploring with Tom. For over 7 years, Tom has captivated his audience with adrenaline-fueled adventures into the UK's most abandoned and forgotten places. Known for his fearless attitude and calm under pressure, Tom isn't someone who scares easily. He's faced everything from crumbling factories to long-abandoned asylums without so much as a flinch. But this particular exploration would shake even him. It was April 5th, 2022. A cold, windy spring day. the kind that already carries a sense of unease. Tom, along with his friends Danny, Jack, and Alfie, had set their sights on a new destination, Ridgely Hospital. A massive abandoned psychiatric facility that had been left to decay for over 2 decades. Locals whispered about it. Some claimed it was haunted. Others warned of squatters, strange figures, and disturbing noises in the night. But Tom had heard these stories before. They all had. Most of them never turned out to be true. Until now. The group arrived just as the sun was beginning to set, casting long shadows over the cracked pavement. Cameras rolling, they greeted their viewers with their usual lighthearted energy. But underneath the jokes and laughs, there was tension in the air. From the moment they stepped inside, something felt wrong.
Someone's been kicking these doors in, man. Not good.
Is anyone here?
See, that's where the nurse was spotted walking from one side to the other.
What the fuck was that though?
Oh my god.
No, that was a bang and a half.
Oh no.
Can you do that again for me?
That was you.
That was
none of us, we're all here.
Shut up.
That was me. Hello? Can you copy me? What the f is that?
This is where the fucking nurse was spotted down there.
This is who I think it is. You're pathetic.
Don't say that, man. You've been
I want a loud bang. Give us a fright if you can.
What the fuck was that?
No, calm down. Calm the f down. Calm the f down.
We asked for it.
The video just cut off on the end of that as well.
We asked for it.
Let's just keep exploring, man.
The temperature dropped. The air grew thick and heavy, as though the building itself was watching them. No one said it out loud, but each of them could feel it. Still, they pressed on, flashlights scanning the moldy walls, their voices echoing down long-forgotten hallways. Then, the sounds began.
Oh no, man.
Get your EMF reader out.
Go on, Alfie, hold the camera. Look at the EMF. Put it on the floor. Don't run. I'm getting the EMF out. Don't f***ing run.
Yeah, someone's got you got the pro just in case you need to run.
A door slamming somewhere deep within the hospital. At first, Tom brushed it off with nervous laughter. "Old buildings make weird sounds," he said, forcing a smile. But even he wasn't convinced. Still, they pushed further, determined to finish what they started. That's when it happened.
Yo, guys.
What?
What the fuck is that?
Turn your lights off. Turn your lights off. Holy sh**. Yo. What the f***? Someone's here. Someone's here. Someone's here.
What is that?
Someone's here.
Who did the skirt?
What? Someone's here. What?
You got the back of the camera just in case.
Why? What the f***? What the f***? Why what? Be careful. Be careful. There's someone there.
Someone there.
Just like, see what it is. It might need help.
Hello?
Hello? What? Go! Go! Shit. Everyone okay? Keep calm. Calm down. Yo, are you okay? Holy shit! He's okay? Go. I fell. Go.
Wait, which way?
Hold you up. Man! What the f***? Don't. Hold you up. Get out. Stand the door. Hold you up. He's coming. Yo, get back to the car. Get back to the f***ing car.
He's not there, like some fella, yeah. Shit, he's still there.
Man's right there.
Get off.
Alfie, calm down. Wait to stay calm. What do you want? Right, back to the car, back in the car. Oh, you. Go. Lock the doors.
No, wait a second.
What?
Lock the doors.
No, we can't wait. Lock the f***ing doors.
Stay.
He's right there. He's right there. Yo.
A figure, someone, or something standing at the end of the hallway watching them. Panic took over. Without hesitation, they bolted, sprinting down the stairs, their breath ragged, hearts pounding. Glass crunched underfoot as they flew through the dark corridors, barely looking back. This wasn't just fear, it was instinct. Survival. Tom and Alfie burst through the exit and ducked behind a bush, hoping they'd lost whatever was chasing them. But they hadn't. The figure was still there, following. They didn't wait to see what it wanted. They scrambled into their car, slammed the doors shut, and tore out of the parking lot. Only after they had driven for miles did they begin to feel safe. And even then, questions lingered. Who or what was that? Was it a squatter? A spirit? Something else entirely? Whatever it was, it didn't want them there. And after that night, it's safe to say, they won't be going back. Jenna Alexis, known for her solo camping adventures, opened this experience deep in the wilderness of Crownland. It wasn't her first solo bushcraft trip, not even close, but it was one that took a sudden, unsettling turn. The day began with quiet focus. Jenna moved through the landscape with ease, crossing a narrow river over fallen logs and searching for dry, standing dead wood to fuel her fire. She worked methodically, harvesting fat wood, sawing logs, and setting up her tarp shelter with practiced efficiency.
I don't know how I didn't see that when I was walking in, but I'm gonna cut this down. These standing dead trees in your camp are called widowmakers because they can squish you in the middle of the night should they fall or should a gust of wind blow them over. It is a dead tree. I'm not harming any of the living trees around here. So we're gonna be taking that down for safety and for firewood. I cut a notch in my tree facing that way because I want it to fall that way, but it has a bit of a lean that way. So I'm gonna stay on the side. So either way it decides to fall, I'm gonna get out of the way really fast, but I'm hoping I can get it to go in that gap over there. That was sick. Falling trees can obviously be very dangerous, and for that reason I don't like to go against the laws of gravity, but there were some trees on the other side that were alive that I didn't want to hit and have the tree land on, and it worked.
Everything about her setup reflected calm preparedness. Food bag hung high for bear safety, ridgeline pulled taut, gear kept minimal but functional. It was wilderness living at its most raw and intentional, but the rhythm was broken early. Near her parking spot, a white SUV pulled in. A man stepped out and approached her, claiming he was looking for something his girlfriend had lost on a previous visit. His story seemed harmless enough, but Jenna's instincts told her otherwise.
Okay, goodbye to the campsite that once almost was. I don't think I left anything. Barely got everything in my bag because I didn't fold everything properly. I'm just trying to get out of here. I have half my stuff in my food bag. It's gonna be okay. He's not here right now. This is where he pulled out to, and he literally took a look at me and turned around and pulled out. But I know it was the same car. It was like a white SUV with a bag over the back of his window, and he turned around and I saw that same bag. So yeah, I'm fucking out of here. Even if that guy didn't mean any harm and he was just trying to camp here, I don't like when somebody knows where I'm camping when I'm by myself. I want to be hidden and unseen, and I don't want some man to know that I'm alone in the woods.
Instead of leading him to her campsite, she waited in her van, watching. Minutes passed, then more. The man lingered in the woods far longer than made sense. Alarm bells began ringing. She cautiously approached the vehicle, windows tinted dark, a bag obscuring the rear glass. She couldn't see if he was alone, couldn't tell what was inside. Her gut told her to take mental notes. She circled the SUV, memorizing the license plate. Every detail mattered now. Even as she returned to the forest and resumed building her camp, something in her demeanor had shifted.
And I pulled out to the spot that I thought was going to be my spot for the night. And I was getting my backpack, getting ready to leave the car, when this white SUV pulled up and this guy walked out, and he walked up to my campsite, or where my car was parked, and he was like, hey, me and my girlfriend were here this morning and I left something, I'm just going to go look for it. And I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. But I wanted to wait inside the van until he got back out of the woods and left, so that I knew he wasn't like still out there and that he wouldn't know where I was going to hike to. So I was waiting in the car for like a while, and it started to get suspicious that he was like out in the woods for that long. And so I walked up to his car, first of all to get the license plate, but also to see if his girlfriend was actually in there. But the windows were like heavily tinted to the point that I couldn't even see in. But I walked like up and around the car, so I would assume if the girlfriend was in there, she would have like saw me and been like, hey, what's up? You know what I mean? So I walked around the car, I couldn't see if there was someone inside. I got the license plate and I went back to my car.
Her movements remained steady, but the sense of peace was gone. She was still focused. But now, it was on more than just firewood and shelter. She wasn't just watching the trees, she was watching her back. Later, as the evening crept in, that unease sharpened into fear. While walking back to her tarp site, she spotted it again. The same white SUV. Same shape. Same darkened window. Same bag covering the rear glass.
So the day went fine, the sky was beautiful, the weather was great, I was having a great time out there, got a lot done, and then like 4 p.m. rolls around and I see that same car. I know it was the same car because when I looked at the license plate, I saw his back window was gone and he just had like a garbage bag over it. And I saw a white SUV pull up in the distance, and then I saw it like stop where I'm pretty sure he saw me, and then he turned around and left, and as he was leaving I saw that like garbage bag on the back. I was very uneasy, like why did I see that man twice? Why did I never see his girlfriend that he mentioned? Why was he driving around a bunch of different campsites all day? I also don't like the vibe I got from him in the first place, and I just needed to get out of here. But that does really bother me because it sucks that I can't just come out here and have a good time. Like I have to be worried about some creepy man wandering around at night. I like being a girl. Don't get me wrong. I love being a woman. I love femininity. But there are times in life I wish I was a man so that I didn't have to feel this type of way. Like, I already get nervous and kind of scared every time I come out and camp alone, but I usually just work through it because usually it's all in my head. Usually I just have to be strong and be brave and like work through that.
This time, it didn't stop for long. It paused, long enough to be noticed, then turned around and drove off. No one spoke, no one approached. But the message was loud and clear. Whether it was a coincidence or something more sinister, Jenna didn't wait to find out. Her plans changed in an instant. She tore down camp, not worrying about neat packing or finishing the night. This trip was over. Her priority now was safety. She threw her gear into the van, heart racing, adrenaline high, and got out of there fast. As she drove away through the darkening woods, one thought echoed louder than anything else. When you're alone out here, especially as a woman, your instincts aren't just important, they're everything. Meet the creator behind the YouTube channel, City Boy. Despite what his channel name might suggest, he often escapes the urban sprawl in favor of the great outdoors. Documenting peaceful solo camping trips in his compact truck, his videos are typically serene, a celebration of minimalism, nature, and the quiet solitude of remote living. But during one particular trip, that peaceful isolation would transform into something far more unsettling. It began like any other adventure. On a cold, crisp afternoon, he arrived at a remote forest clearing, far from civilization. The setting was ideal, completely secluded, blanketed in silence. He set up his camp with practiced ease, kindling a small fire to keep warm and preparing a hot meal as the sun dipped below the tree line. The day passed quietly, filled with the simple routines that made his channel so comforting to watch. But as night fell, the tone shifted. The familiar woods darkened into an eerie, shadowy landscape. Inside the safety of his truck, he was warm and secure, but the sheer blackness outside the windows reminded him of just how alone he truly was. Then, nature called, an unavoidable reason to step outside and leave the comfort of his shelter. Intending only to make a quick trip to a nearby spot, he stepped into the darkness with a flashlight in hand. That's when everything changed. Within moments, he realized he was no longer sure where he was. The campsite seemed to vanish, swallowed by the thick trees and pitch-black night. As disorientation set in, he spotted something that made his blood run cold, the outline of an old, abandoned house, silent, still, and completely out of place. He was certain it hadn't been there earlier. Frozen by a sudden wave of dread, his only thought was to get back to the truck. He turned and ran, weaving blindly through the woods, trying to retrace steps he couldn't remember taking. Time warped. Minutes felt like hours, until, by sheer luck, his headlights appeared through the trees. He burst back into the truck, locked the doors, and sat in silence, shaken and gasping for breath. He made it through the night without further incident. But the memory of that house lingered. How had he missed it before? Was it simply a structure hidden in plain sight? Or something else entirely? Was it real, or had his fear and unfamiliarity with the deep forest tricked his mind into seeing something that wasn't truly there? It's a question that haunts him to this day. This experience is more than just a campfire tale. It's a chilling reminder of how quickly isolation can shift from peaceful to petrifying. Out in the wild, the unknown isn't always an animal rustling in the bushes. It can be something stranger, something older, something that waits for someone to wander just a little too far from the path.